This is a weekly reading for Aquarius, so a good shuffle. If you watch till the end and leave a comment, then I will reply with a free spirit message within 24 hours. But please also subscribe as well, so that you get instant notifications. Okay, that card is literally just pulling itself out, so we'll take that card for you and just focus it around your energy. And let's see what's been going on and what's going to show up for you in the coming days and weeks. Interesting. What I get here is that you are wondering whether it's the end of the beginning or the beginning of the end around a situation. But what I get here is the end of the beginning. Okay, it's like there's some unfinished business that needs to be dealt with first, and then things can move forward. Okay, so I do sense a lot of blocks. Yeah, something needs to be resolved here. It's a bit like you're in a computer game and you want to move to the next level, but first of all you need to pick up the gold coin or the key before you can move forward. So in your case, something needs looking at, something needs to be resolved, and then things can move forward, because at the moment things are on hold. Okay, it's not finished, but it's like a stage is coming to an end. Okay, and to move to the next stage, something needs looking at. Major card, okay, as to the Justice card as well. Interesting, they're both reversed as well. What that means is there's a lot of negative momentum, perhaps negative influences around the situation. I'm sensing someone who's being quite toxic here. Okay, there's also a strong sense of injustice. It's like you put a lot of time, you put a lot of effort into this situation, and it's like it was thrown back in your face. Yeah, something needs to balance up here, and I really do feel that's a sticking point here. Okay, that's the main block. Something legal or something official needs looking at here. Okay, so it could well be about some papers that need to be signed, a contract that needs to be posted, or something needs to be read through here. Going back, I do see a ship here. You're waiting for your ship to come in here. Okay, but it's still out there somewhere. It hasn't come in. Okay, there is a strong sense of this disharmony within yourself. Also disharmony on the outside. So it could well be your heart's been trying to pull you back, your mind has been trying to let go, and I think that's the answer. You know, the answer here is that if you move forward to the next stage, then someone else will follow, or the situation will follow. It's very much about you putting your best foot forward, because you've been stuck in this vicious cycle, you know, for so long. Okay, you've been trying to repair things from where you are, but there's a strong sense of the need to step back, and then you'll see what needs repairing. Again, there's troubles here around money or a work situation. A strong sense here, looking forward, of a reconciliation. Okay, it's very clear about that, and that comes about from a choice which you make. Okay, because I do sense you are going to come back together, but there's a lot of delays at the moment. Okay, something needs to be sorted, and what needs to be sorted is that you need to make a choice, and your choice is to actually move away from the situation. But in moving away from the situation, someone then follows. I know you feel it's risky, or there's a lot of fear attached to this, but it's like you lose the world to gain it. You know, when you let go, what's yours will always follow. A lot of healing taking place here as well. I'm seeing some amethyst. You know, amethyst is very good to clear the mind, for peace of mind, for tranquility. You know, once the mind is settled, the emotions settle, you're more in touch with your soul source. So you have this direct link to the universe, where you're able to manifest more of what you want. Yes, you haven't been able to see the wood for the trees. Okay, you have felt bogged down, you have felt in the thick of things, but again, there's a strong sense of stepping back, seeing the bigger picture, gaining more clarity, seeing exactly what needs to be done here as well. I'm also sensing here with the number 7 that you're being helped by spirit. Okay, they can't put things on a plate for you, okay, but they can give you signs, signals, experiences, you know, which will help you to kind of sort of move forward from this situation. So look out for the repeated numbers, the synchronicities, white doves, butterflies, white feathers, just to help guide you in the right direction. There's also something here about a clock which will stop at a certain time as well, an important time. This is an interesting card. The Judgment reversed always takes me back to Prague. About 5-6 years ago when I visited, I took my tarot cards out in the cafe as you do, and this woman sees me with them. And she comes over, she has a pack as well, so we give each other a reading. And she got the Judgment reversed for me, and she said it's all about acceptance. And I took it kind of sort of further, and I kind of see it as like two ships in the ocean, okay? But the ocean is too choppy for the ships to come together. So it's a bit like you and what you want, okay? The thoughts are overwhelming, the emotions are strong, okay? So it stops you being in touch with your soul source. But as the sea settles down or calms, the ships can come together. So when your mind settles, the emotions settle, you're in touch with your soul source and able to manifest more of what you want. And it is very much about acceptance here. You know, once you kind of sort of step back, things are shown to just fill in around you here. Okay, it's very much about more closeness is on the way. Closeness with yourself and also around you. This is the advice card. You know, notice the swords in the ground which appear like they're bars to a prison. Okay, it's reversed. That rope or that tape can just drop off. So the advice here is to move forward anyhow, and then what you want will follow. Okay, it's a win-win situation for you. Notice this. Notice this. What do you notice? They're both the same card. And I only realised this the other day when I was given a reading that there's actually two lovers in this pack. Okay, and also there's probably other cards which are the same as well, but they haven't come out yet in twos anyhow, so that'd be interesting to look forward to. I think it's confirmation. You know, this is kind of what's going on around you now. This is looking more forward. So, you know, perhaps this one is more short term, this is longer term. Okay, but it does again show more closeness. On this one we have rose quartz, on this one we have amethyst. Okay, so it could well be that you've been using crystals or you've been thinking about using crystals. Rose quartz is very good for the heart, you know, to clear blockages there, where I feel that amethyst is very good for the mind, just to bring about more peace of mind and contentment. So using these two together are very powerful. But again, it's about a choice which you're going to make, which is going to bring about this change. It's double confirmation. There is a fear here around a toxic woman or feminine energy. It could be male or female, but I'm getting feminine energy. So it goes back to the first card in a sense. Okay, but it's like you face up to this situation. Okay, either you just walk away or you deal with this person differently, and then things open up for you. Don't forget, if you change the way you look at something, what you look at also changes, and the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Okay, something about some secrets are going to be revealed here. They may be upsetting, they may have already happened, but despite these, they're going to help to project yourself forward. I'm glad you got that card as the last card, because the Hanged Man reverse is very positive. It's about a release. Yeah, it's about seeing things from a different perspective, just like I've been talking about. That's what happens. I talk about something and then the next card shows up, which is all about what I've just talked about. So the feeling here is of this big release, this big relief on the way, something moving from a vicious cycle to something much more healthy. So don't forget to leave a comment and I will reply with a spirit message within 24 hours. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And don't forget to like, don't forget there's links to my crystal shop, personal readings, to buy me a coffee, and also free daily readings. Thank you.